thanks so much for joining us as we take 4 days to learn about this word justice and what the Bible has to say about it. So I have a question for you. When's the last time that you said, "Hey, that's not fair"? Maybe it was when your brother or sister got to stay up later than you. Maybe your friend got to play a game that you've so badly been wanting to play. Maybe you're like, "Whoa, how did he get such a cool hat? That's not fair." Okay, maybe it's not that cool of a hat. But when I was little, my younger sister used to do this. We'd be riding in the car or sitting at the dinner table and she would say, "Ow, Nick, why'd you hit me?" And my parents used to get me in trouble until they figured out that she was actually the one that was smacking herself. Hey, that's not fair. And it's almost like as we go about every single day, we have these goggles on that tell us when things aren't fair for us. But let's see what the Bible has to say about when things aren't fair for people in general. Amos chapter 5 says this: "Look to what is good, not to what is evil. Then you will live. Hate evil and love good. Do what is fair in the courts." So the Word of God, or the Bible, is how God tells us about Himself. And in the Bible we see so many stories of how God cares so deeply that people are treated fairly. So we have these goggles on, right? That tell us when we are being treated unfairly. But what if we could find another pair of goggles that tell us when other people are being treated unfairly? What if when we're at the grocery store with our parents, maybe we're at school walking down the hallway, or we're at the pool with some of our friends, what if we could look around and see, hey, that person isn't being treated fairly? And the word that the Bible uses for this is justice. What justice means is seeing that someone isn't being treated fairly and deciding to do something about it. So here's how we can start today. Before you go to bed, I want you to ask your brother or sister, maybe your mom or dad or your grandparents, when is a time that I've treated you unfairly? And if they say something, if they can think of one, then you can apologize and say, "I'm sorry that I didn't treat you very fairly. I'm going to try to treat you fairly from now on." Because we know that God cares so much that we treat everyone fairly. And we get to stand up for those who are not being treated fairly.